In this video, we're exploring the Awaken mechanism, also known as the star system in Neverness to Everness. This powerful feature can drastically enhance your character's abilities and unlock new potential. I'll break down how it impacts your gameplay. Let's get into it. Before we start the video, a quick disclaimer. The contents of this video are from the closed beta and sourced from different channels and platforms. Anyways, keeping that aside, let's get right into the video. Let's check out MC's Awaken skills. Star 1, Gaze of the Beginnings. Carving through Void can deal additional damage equal to attack multiplied by 200% to the nearest 3 targets of a level equal to or lower than the player. Star 2, Appointment of Insight. After casting Carving Through Void, player obtains points of Field Primal Essence. Star 3, Record of the Unusual. The critical rate of singular erasure is increased. Star 4, Unknown, boosts singular erasure's damage based on the player's base attack. Each 1 point of base attack increases damage. Star 5, Manifest Destiny. Singular erasure's damage is increased. Star 6, Liberated Definition. The additional damage of Carving Through Void increases. Extra Awaken skills. Extra 1, Aeonic Insight. Increases the skill levels of Trace of Appraisal, Carving Through Void, and Singular Erasure by 2. Extra 2, Zero Revelation. After triggering any light element-related resonance ability, the attack of all party members increases for a period of time. Let's check out Mint's Awaken skills. Star 1, Special Operations. During Minty Whirlwind, stamina is no longer consumed, and Mint's defense increases. Star 2, Second Attempt. Damage from Minty Whirlwind increases. Star 3, Perfect Attendance. Bonus: when any character in the party triggers blossoming or engraving reactions on an enemy, Mint's attack increases by 20% for 10 seconds. Star 4, Lunch Break. After dealing damage to a single target enemy, Mint's critical rate increases by 15%. Star 5, Intuition. First, after casting Minty Whirlwind, Mint's critical damage increases by 30% for 8 seconds. Star 6, Elite Team Member. Damage dealt by Mint increases by an additional 10% when attacking enemies with less than 40% health. Extra Awaken skills. Extra 1, Mint Boba Tea. Increases the skill levels of Perfect Containment Technique, Minty Whirlwind, and Secret Art, Thunder Tempest Slash by 2. Extra 2, Fluffy Moose. When Mint lands a kill during Minty Whirlwind, the skill's duration is refreshed. Let's check out Nanali's Awaken skills. Star 1, The Gang's Foundation. During the first generation's authority state, for each instance of elemental resonance damage dealt by any member of the team to an enemy, Nanali triggers 1 additional Joint Strike Mystic elemental damage. This effect can activate once every 1 second. Star 2, The Second Member. The duration of Enforcer is extended by 10 seconds. Star 3, Call Me the Boss Lady. During the first generation's authority state, each instance of damage dealt to enemies triggers an additional Joint Strike can activate once per second. Star 4, Not a Troublemaker. Enforcer damage is increased by 50%. Star 5, Subordinates Around the World. For every Joint Strike triggered, Nanali's attack power increases by 5%. This buff can stack up to 30% and dissipates upon leaving combat or exiting the battlefield. Star 6, Because We're Family. The duration of first generation's authority is extended to 15 seconds and to 20 seconds while out of combat. Extra Awaken skills. Extra 1, Colin's Secrets. Part 1, skill level +2 for Colin's Secret Art, Colin's Black Cat Arts, and Colin's Ultimate Technique. Extra 2, Colin's Secrets. Part 2, the Enforcer deals 30% additional damage to distant targets. Let's check out Sagiri's Awaken skills. Star 1, Diffusive White Fog. The immobility effect caused by Grand Banquet of Gluttony extends its duration to 4 seconds. Star 2, Distant Nimbleness. Grand Banquet of Gluttony deals bonus damage to airborne enemies, with the additional damage scaling based on the target's mass, up to a maximum of 300%. Star 3 Adhesive Devour. Defeating enemies with any team member increases the damage of One Big Gulp and Grand Banquet of Gluttony by 10% over the next 20 seconds. Stacks up to a maximum bonus of 200%. Effect resets upon leaving combat. Star 4 Wishful Belonging. After Grand Banquet of Gluttony is cast, increases all teammates' attack excluding Sagiri by 20% of Sagiri's base attack for 10 seconds. Star 5 Sensory Collapse. When One Big Gulp successfully causes enemies to float, Grand Banquet of Gluttony will immediately charge its core and reset its cooldown. Star 6 Dissolutive Gluttony. Oniromaru in feeding mode can now simultaneously digest up to 3 targets. Each target calculates digestion time independently. Extra Awaken skills. Extra 1 Bottomless Appetite. Increases the skill levels of Oniromaru Headbutt, One Big Gulp, and Grand Banquet of Gluttony by 2 levels. Extra 2 Veil of Mist. For every negative effect inflicted on the target, Sagiri's damage against it increases by 10%, up to a maximum bonus of 30%. Let's check out Lacrimosa's Awaken skills. Star 1. For few seconds after ending a transformation, switching to Lacrimosa from another character triggers her entrance skill and activates the corresponding elemental reaction. Star 2. When entering via an entrance skill, Lacrimosa's damage increases for few seconds. Star 3. When the final hit of normal attack lands, calculates and triggers the damage of all existing bleed effects on the target, then removes those bleed effects. Damage is considered bleed-type damage. Star 4. While the skill is on cooldown, every normal attack triggers Grant Lacrimosa 1 additional use of the initial E skill. This effect can only activate once per cooldown period. Star 5. Healing on the target will no longer remove bleed effects. Bleed damage can additionally reduce the target's max HP based on some % of attack effect is cleared when out of combat. Star 6. The bleed effect multiplier increases to some % of attack. Extra Awaken skills. Extra 1, levels of A, E, and Q increase to 2. Extra 2, Lacrimosa's damage ignores some % of the target's defense. Let's check out Skya's Awaken skills. Star 1 Protocol for Rejecting Betrayal. The damage multiplier of Fang Shadow Spikes. Automatic attacks is increased by 100%. Star 2 Orderly Task at Hand. After using Shadow Pursuit, Skya's crit rate is increased by 30% and interruption resistance is increased by 50% for 15 seconds. Star 3 Draft for Handling, Aberrance. Skya deals 8% more damage to targets already locked by Fang Shadow Spikes. If only one target is locked on the field, the damage dealt to that target is further increased by 8%. Star 4 Resolution to Define Norms. The duration of the tail chase state is extended to 12 seconds. Star 5 Duty of Social Adaptation. For each Fang Shadow Spike locking onto a target, the target's mass increases by 50 points, and their movement speed is reduced by 20%. Star 6 Existence Beyond Appearance. While in Gnawing Shadow Pursuit mode, touching an enemy already locked by Fang Shadow Spikes increases the additional damage multiplier of Fang Shadow Spike by 67%. Extra Awaken skills. Extra 1 On-Site Control. Detainment Combat Technique. Shadow Pursuit and Howling Pack skill levels are increased by 1. Extra 2 Apprehend and Bring to Justice. Each Fang Shadow Spike reduces its locked target's related resistance by 2%. Let's check out Fadia's Awaken skills. Star 1 Sanctity that reveals what it hides. Fadia's damage sharing ratio is increased to 100%. Star 2 Undeniable Instinct. Enemies afflicted by Oblivion. Experience takes 600% increased damage through it, with the damage cap raised to 35% of Fadia's max HP. When Oblivion experience is removed, it immediately deals damage equal to the difference between the damage already taken and the damage cap. Star 3. The Cursed One Who Brings Blessings. Upon entering combat, Thaddeus' max HP increases by 400 per second, up to 50% of her base max HP. This bonus is lost when she exits combat. Star 4. The One Who Transgresses Taboos. While under the Defier of the God's state, Thaddeus' healing rate is increased to 30% of her max HP. If her lost HP is greater than or equal to the Oblivion threshold, the healing rate increases to 60% of her max HP. Star 5. The One Who Retraces Death. While under the Defier of the God's state, Thaddeus' crit rate is increased by 50%. Star 6. Apostle of Love and Death. Proof of Existence experience can apply Oblivion experience to up to 10 targets within range. Each target calculates the Oblivion experience duration and damage cap independently. Extra Awaken skills. Extra 1. The Sanctified Who Defies. Denial of Interrupted Words, Proof of Existence experience, and Pain Yields to Ecstasy gain 1 skill level. Extra 2. The Sanctified Who Unifies. When Fadia is in the party, all allies gain a 15% boost to their max HP. Let's check Adler's Awaken skills. Star 1. No Form. After using Wangxiang Chengji, Adler immediately gains 20 stacks of karma. Star 2. No Feeling. Damage bonus per karma stack increased to plus 3%. Star 3. No Perception. The shield generated by Enlightened Benediction gains plus 20% absorption. Star 4. No Volition. When Enlightened Benediction breaks, 50% of Adler's defense absorbs overflow damage. Star 5. No Consciousness. After using Wangxiang Chengji, restores 20 Field Essence, which is a special skill resource. Star 6. The Emptiness of All Phenomena. The duration of Enlightened Benediction is extended to 20 seconds. Extra Awaken skills. Skill 1. Pure Karma of Discernment. Skill levels of Duguo, Juehuqi, and Wangxiang Chengji are increased by 2. Skill 2. Protector of Benevolence. While under the effect of Enlightened Benediction, the team's curse-type psionic damage is increased by 15%. Thanks a ton for watching. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to leave a like, share it with your friends, and of course, subscribe to the channel for more awesome content. I'd love to hear your thoughts, so drop a comment down below and let's chat.